Are we live? I guess so. Today it's the Hungry Man Country Fried Chicken. Well, we used to call them TV dinners. I don't know what you call them where you are. And I put this on the plate because it is so hot. When you take this thing out of the oven, and you can definitely burn yourself, and it has a plastic over it too. And before you cook it, you're supposed to remove the plastic from the top of the dessert. There's some kind of an apple pie or something. This little liquid here, I guess. So you're supposed to remove that, and then I understand that after you finish cooking it and you're ready to eat it, then you take the plastic off everything else. So that's how I worked it out anyway. I don't know if it even said to take the plastic off everything else. It only referred to the dessert here, and to slit the plastic along the top of the chicken here. So, it is what it is. It performs a function. It's a fairly inexpensive meal. It's quick, easy to fix. I think it cost just over $4. It wasn't that much. And I put it on this plate here so it wouldn't burn anything on the table or on the napkin. But now it's up kind of high, so I feel like a baby eating. It's so close to the top there. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we're able to eat this yet, because it was just steaming hot, This is okay. I put it on this plate, but you see it's kind of slipping down here. I'll have to remove it in just a minute. With green beans. What if I did it like this? Does that make any difference? I turn it around like that. That's weird though. Here. Can I pick it up to do the thumbnail thing? Ooh, it's hot into there. These kind of videos are sort of complicated. I can hold it like this, and here we'll get this thing out of the way, okay? Out of the way, okay. Here we are. That's good enough. I tried to set it like a different way, but I'm afraid it's going to fall off the table that way. So I just lean it like that. But I think it can go on the napkin in just a minute. And they won't be balanced so weirdly. So we have the mashed potatoes here. It's best to stir them up. Instructions said I did that once already. But I feel like they're it's like a little film over the top, but that's just because they just needed stirring more. Okay. Mashed potatoes, apple pie, I think it said. Green beans and country fried steak with some gravy over it. I can definitely eat it now. It's cooled off enough. Put a little salt on the potatoes and a bunch of pepper on the chicken and on the potatoes. You can see the picture here. Do you think it matches what's on the container? I think I'm going to sneeze. Or maybe cough. It's the pepper. Not many beans in here. But it's a quick meal and a cheap meal. Okay, this isn't the way we did it at rehearsal. Obviously there was no rehearsal. All right. I'm going to remove this here now. I'm going to put one of these chickens on this other plate. Frankly, I doubt I'll even get to eat it. It's really more than I want. So I'll put it here for now. And we'll move this over here. It's such a tiny little table. But I love this little table. Okay, where were we? We're going to try the chicken now. A little more pepper here. But you see the chicken up closer? It's got like the inside of the chicken. So what is on the outside? Is that some kind of breaded stuff? I'll have to read more in the box in just a minute. It's chicken-like, chicken-ish. It's definitely not the best chicken I've ever had. But like I said before, it's relatively inexpensive. It's convenient to fix. It's very tender. I will tell you, it is very tender. And it's enough of a meal too for me. I'm a hungry man, but I'm not that hungry. So I think I'll be saving this piece of chicken till later. I could have taken it out to begin because I didn't think I was going to be able to eat all of this. But I wanted you to see what you were getting, what you were paying for. 2 decent sized portions of chicken. Actually, the chicken is pretty good, considering everything. Considering it's a ready-made meal. Oh, and I invite you to subscribe, comment, and like. Maybe ring the bell, be notified. The main thing is I ask 10 minutes of your day just to watch the video. Maybe click on a couple of ads. Or hey, just leave the video running. Let my whole playlist run. And get me some watch time. It won't cost you anything. Help Grandpa harness the algorithm. the YouTube algorithm. The potatoes are pretty good. I mean, I think it's worth what I paid for it. Just over $4. Or maybe my palate is so ruined by fast food in my life that everything tastes good. I guess it has a sort of that instant potato taste, but I don't have any problem with it. I don't have any problem with this meal at all, as long as you understand what you're getting and what you're paying for. It was so easy to fix, even I could fix it. Oh, by the way, don't let me forget, after the meal is over, after we look at the package, that I printed out a kind of a history of the Hungry Man. And I might start doing that in other videos sometimes, just kind of to talk about the history of it, where it came from, the brand. I think it looks pretty close to what's on the package. I mean, I do. There's the apple pie, the beans, mashed potatoes, the gravy, and the 2 pieces of chicken. I like the beans. They taste kind of beany. None of this has a real weird smell to it or anything. It all looks like the food it's supposed to be. Although the chicken I'm not as happy about. I reviewed another Hungry Man meal recently, and I probably liked it better. But that's just personal taste. I think the meal I reviewed was turkey and dressing, maybe cranberry sauce. Can't remember. Something like that. Remember, I still have one left over. I'm going to save that one. I have to go outside later and mow the grass. I've started mowing the grass again because they've gone up on the price this year. It's $75. They were asking $80, so I'm paying them $75 This is about half an acre, including the house. Just a few years ago, I was paying $45 or $50. Either I was hungry or I'm giving the meal too high a score, because I'm pretty happy with it. The chicken, so-so. The mashed potatoes are like candy. I wonder if I could have put some of the gravy with the mashed potatoes, because the gravy was on top of the chicken. It's kind of difficult to remove. It's already kind of baked into it. Okay. And now for this dessert, the apple. Like apple pie, but just look how teeny it is. Such a small little portion. It's good, but it's a small portion. Should have had a spoon for this. At any rate, it's delicious, but I just gave you a little taste of it, and not much more. Okay, let's put this aside now. Okay. If you're still with me, now something else about this is it has a lot of proteins, 16 grams of proteins. Or is it 16 gram of protein? How do you say it? Here's the use by date. It's so tiny. I can't even see it. Can you see it? God, this is so hard to read. Who can read this? That's ridiculous. Oh, there's something. Best by March 13th, 2000. It looks like 26, but I'm not sure. Okay. A complete meal that satisfies. Apple dessert, 2 white meat chicken patties with country gravy. It's not like the country gravy that Grandma used to make. Savory mashed potatoes, cut green peas, 16 grams of protein. For food safety and quality, keep frozen. Do not thaw, okay? They have microwave instructions, but I'm not going to read those because I wouldn't want to cook this in the microwave. Just something that just seems unappetizing about it to me. But it may be fine for most people. And it doesn't take you nearly as much time. Food must be cooked thoroughly to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I think we did that. I put the oven on 350, like it says here. Conventional oven, do not prepare in toaster oven. Preheat oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove the film from the dessert. Slip the film over the chicken. Cook on baking sheet in center of oven. Well, I didn't use any baking sheet, and I kind of put it at the bottom of the oven. 40 to 45 minutes. Check that the food cooked thoroughly. Handle carefully it's hot. Let stand for, I think it says 2 minutes. I tried to read it before and I couldn't. I think it's 2 minutes though. And then slit the potatoes, stir the potatoes, and enjoy. You know, as a packaged food like this, it has 490 calories. That's fine for me. Has, you know, a good decent amount of saturated fat, a lot of sodium. Has 13 grams of sugar in total. Not terrible. 16 grams of protein. It even has some calcium and iron and potassium. And then it has all this list here of all the stuff that's in here. Broken out by the item. First for the breaded chicken breast patty with rib meat. Talks about that. Then the mashed potatoes, the green beans, and the apple dessert. Seasoning sauce from ConAgra Brands, Chicago. Chicago, Chicago, that darling town. Let's stand up like that. I was kind of leaning. It's too bad, I guess. And I promised that I would read this. I printed it in big type so I could read it. I'll kind of go over it. The Hungry Man TV Dinners, launched in 1973. Hungry Man Dinners was originally produced by, by Swanson, the company that also created the first TV dinner in 1953, designed to appeal to those with big appetites, especially men. Hungry Man meals offered large portions, typically over a pound of food. How much does this weigh? Well, including the package and everything. Where is it? Oh, there it is. 16 ounces, 1 pound. But I would guess that includes the package too. So you subtract the package and this plate and all that. And it'll be somewhat less than a pound. Hungry Man meals offered large portions, typically over a pound of food, and focused on hearty, comfort food classics like fried chicken, Salisbury steak, and meatloaf. The branding played up masculinity with slogans like, "It's good to be full." As TV dinners gained popularity in the 1970s and 1980s, Hungry Man stood out for its generous serving sizes and rugged marketing. And pardon my voice, I'm under this vent. Meals are updated over time to be compatible with the growing use of microwave ovens, making them even more convenient for consumers. The brand changed hands several times. Swanson was acquired by the Campbell Soup Company, and later in 1998, Hungry Man became part of Pinnacle Foods. When ConAgra Brands acquired Pinnacle in 2018, Hungry Man came under its current ownership. Today, Hungry Man remains known for its large, protein-packed frozen meals and continues to offer classic American dishes in convenient, ready-to-heat trays La-di-da. While its core offerings haven't changed much, the brand has expanded to include items like boneless meats, breakfast platters. I'd like to see what that is, but if it's eggs, then that's not going to happen on this channel. Oh, and snack-style meals. Despite evolving food trends and a growing market for healthier options, Hungry Man has maintained its identity as a go-to choice for filling, comfort-driven convenience food, and it continues to hold a place in American pop culture as a symbol of no-fuss, masculine meals, and fairly inexpensive meals too. So there you have it, the Hungry Man Country Fried Chicken with green beans, mashed potatoes, a tiny little portion of apple something, chicken with some kind of gravy over it. No pretensions there. It fills a place in a lot of people's diets. And that's it, and take care, and we'll chat later. I can't reach it.